Here I'm Arthi, guest lecturer, PG and Research Department of English, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous Cuddalore. What my vision for India, a speech delivered by India's former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam at IIT Hyderabad on 25th May 2011. Abul Pakir Jainalabdin Abdul Kalam was famously called as Dr. Kalam, and he was born on 15th October 1931 at Rameshwaram. Dr. Kalam was a scientist and famously called the Missile Man of India, and he was also a professor where he was most loved by his students and readers, and especially he had a fund of students and wished the young India to have a vision. And Dr. Kalam was died in cardiac arrest on 27th July 2015 while delivering a lecture at Shillong. So after his death, his birth anniversary was celebrated as World Students Day. So this is a short introduction about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Now we see about my vision for India. In my vision for India, Dr. Kalam describes his three visions. The first vision is freedom, and the second vision is development, and the third one is power. India must stand up to the world. So first vision, freedom. So in the first vision, he recalls how India has time and again been looted by invaders, yet we have not conquered anyone because we respect the freedom of others, and that is the reason for his first vision of freedom. And India got its first vision of freedom in the Indian rebellion during the year 1857. When we started the war of independence, at last he told we must protect and nurture our freedom, otherwise no country will respect us. Second vision, development. So Kalam's second vision is development. Our country, India, is growing economically, and slowly the rate of poverty is declining now. In terms of GDP, that is gross domestic product, we are top 5 among the nations of the world, and our poverty level also falling down. Our achievements are being globally recognized today, but Dr. Kalam observed that Indians have failed to see themselves as a group of self-reliant people. So Dr. Kalam's second vision is he however wants to see India as a developed and not just a developing nation. Third vision, power, that is India must stand up to the world. Unless India stands up to the world, no one will respect us. Our only strength is power. We must be strong not only as a military power but also as an economic power. Both must go hand in hand. This is Kalam's third vision. Apart from his three visions, Dr. Kalam pointed out some major issues in India. The first issue is media exposure. Dr. Kalam wonders how the media in India could be so negative, and Dr. Kalam says that there are millions of such achievements in India, but our media is only obsessed with the bad news and failures and disasters. For that, he gives one example. Once he was in Tel Aviv reading an Israeli newspaper, and it was the day after a lot of attacks and deaths, but the front page of the newspaper had the picture of a Jewish gentleman who in 5 years had transformed his desert land into an orchard and a granary. It was this inspiring picture that everyone wake up to. So this is about Kalam's media's exposure. Another one major issue is people's obsession with the foreign tongues. That is a fascination about foreign tongues. Here Dr. Kalam is surprised at the people's obsession with the foreign tongues. Here the people always obsession for everything that is imported, like foreign TVs, foreign shirts and foreign technologies. So here Dr. Kalam says self-respect comes only with self-reliance. For that he gave one great example, the easy way out, that is blame it on the system. In India, where the people blame the government for being inefficient, and we sit back and expecting the government to do everything for us while our contribution is totally negative and zero. And we talk about burning social issues like a dowry, child marriage, but we fail to follow them when it comes to our own life. And one more important thing is we vacate our country to foreign nation in order to earn money, and if there is some problem they will plead to Indian government to save them. After describing his three major visions and burning issues in India, Dr. Kalam winds up his speech with the words of John F. Kennedy, the former American president, and relates it to Indians. Ask what we can do for India and do what has to be done to make India what America and other Western countries are today. Thank you.